Hi, my name is Victoria Rivera, and I am the owner of Corporate Wellness Psychotherapists. And before I tell you about my company, I want to ask you a question. If your employees were to give a weather report on how it feels at work at your company, what would be the forecast? Would it be sunny skies where morale is high, everybody is communicating, people feel supported? Partly cloudy, mostly okay, but there's some underlying stress that may be building up. Maybe a constant drizzle, low energy, unclear expectations, morale is slipping, and not a lot of psychological safety and trust. Full on storm where there's burnout, high turnover, tension between teams, and not feeling safe. Or a hurricane where the leadership is unpredictable, high stress, disengagement, and worse, employees are just not productive. Well, most employers would hope that their employees would say that it's sunny skies. However, what I have learned in working in corporate wellness is that that is not always true. And what's happening now in a lot of companies is there actually is a storm. And the storm is 83% of workers in America report work related stress, and 25% report that their job is their number one stressor. But that's not what I'm exactly worried about. What I'm really worried about is the hurricane. And the hurricane is that 1 out of 4 employees are really struggling with a mental health issue and stress that impact them significantly. However, less than 10% are using the wellness benefits that companies have available to them, the EAPs, the apps. Now, when employees are feeling stressed and overwhelmed and having mental health issues, they act out. And you may have heard of those TikTok trends, bare minimum Monday, quiet quitting. Well, this is not only on TikTok and Instagram, but it's throughout corporate America. And we even see this in Hollywood. There was an amazing show called Billions, and there was this woman called Wendy Rhodes, and she was an on-site therapist for Axe Capital. And she has a wonderful quote that I want to share with you. That's the problem with the real world. Real people, we're not computers with the software directing the hardware. We're not rational actors. And so when you hear this, what you think is that a lot of these emotional storms are happening because people are struggling within the context of their work. So, how do we help them? Well, here are some solutions that I've created. One is improving employee experience, helping them to gain support both inside and outside of work. Creating time for wellness during the work day has been shown to be very helpful for many people. And creating psychological safety, which is a need for us to feel safe, to be able to discuss and explore things that might not be so easy, including our mental health and stress. Now, what I've created is the linchpin approach, and this is really providing customized wellness workshops, personalized wellness coaching, transitional support, mindfulness, and meditation, all that have been shown scientifically to help employees and people just generally to improve their mental health and wellness. This impacts employee attraction, retainment, wellness, and most important, employee engagement. Key deliverables for corporate wellness psychotherapists are that we help employees manage their stress and prevent burnout. We boost retention, productivity, and job satisfaction. We strengthen trust and communications across teams. We support healthy boundary setting both in and out of work. Develop ongoing wellness groups and programs to support your employees, promote the existing company wellness initiatives that you have, and ensure alignment with your organization's missions and values. When you hire us, you are actually getting a great value for your investment. We're not a full time employee. We will contract with you and create a culture that will be the most beneficial for your employees. We will manage change with confidence. We will grow with you as you continue to grow your business and as you continue to support your culture and employees, and enjoy professional support. We are all trained licensed clinical therapists who have lots and lots of experience working with all kinds of different personalities and helping people to manage their mental health and wellness. We also have several different ways you could utilize our services. We have curated wellness workshops. We have a fundamental wellness package, which includes some mindfulness meditation, some 3 foundational wellness workshops that everybody needs to go through. We have also chief wellness officer services, which can be curated, including some one-to-one wellness coaching, team wellness coaching, handouts, meditations, all curated based on your needs. We have other services, transitional reinforcement support. A lot of employees are scared, especially around the changing chaotic climate of the world. And so we want to help support them through that, whether they're layoffs, how to kind of rebuild a company and teams after all of that. HR therapeutic support, which has been very helpful. HR is the backbone of any company. And unfortunately, they don't have the support that they need to do their jobs at times. And awareness and cultural competency training. Just as an example, I worked with a company several years ago, and they had a team from Spain. And there were a lot of questions around what it was like working with people who were in an American company versus a Spanish company. And so we were able to really kind of create some communication and open the doors to cultural competency for both the Americans and Spanish. Um, I am looking for anybody who is interested in building a company of wellness. Benefits managers are great referrals for me. Chief people officers, anyone in HR, small to medium sized business owners, any company that is stuck in a stress storm. Tell them that you know a wonderful company that brings the sunshine. Thank you so much for your time and attention.